Hi folks, from Monday through Saturday my name is Al Docky and I'm a corrosion specialist for BP Pipelines. But on Sundays I become Abdul D Tentmakur. And this is my latest song, and this one goes out to Mr. Roger Goodell. This one's called The Grinch That Stole Christmas. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Yeah, you have an evil heart. Yeah, your stupidity and your ignorance are off the freaking charts, Mr. Grinch. You make Honey Boo Boo and Snooky look smart. Well, you're a dumb one, Mr. Grinch. Yeah, I think Snooky's IQ is higher. Well, you screwed us on the Super Bowl. We couldn't get hired, Mr. Grinch. You should be fired. The way that the character came about, it started, I think it was 91 or 92. My cousin Mark and I were coming back from a Saints game, and it was the year that the Saints had gone 5-0, and everybody was calling into Buddy D saying, "Buddy, the Saints are going to the Super Bowl. This is our year. We're going to the Super Bowl." And Buddy said that if the Saints made it to the Super Bowl, that he would wear a dress, but he was such a big guy that he would need a tent maker to make his dress. So we came up with the Abdul D Tentmakur character, and I started calling the radio station as Abdul D Tentmakur from Baghdad, and I was going to make the dress for him. And it just kind of picked up from there. We went from there, and then we started writing some songs, and that got popular, so they asked me to do a song every week. And then it just grew from there, and after 6 CDs later, here we are. How many songs have I written over the years for the Saints? It'd have to be in the hundreds, because back in the early days I used to do a song every week, and I'd call in from wherever I was at that particular Sunday. If it was an away game, maybe hunting somewheres or offshore, but I'd call in and do a song every week. So we used to do a song every week, and once we started doing the CDs, we went to just the song for the home games, and we did them live at the Dome for every home game. So if I had to guess, I would probably say I probably have about 100 to 150 songs that I've written for the Saints. When it comes to our passion for the Saints, I think it's the one thing that brings us all together. I remember after Katrina and how down and how the city was so split. You know, black and white's always been an issue down here, but the Super Bowl was the one thing that brought us all together again. And it's amazing, it always did amaze me that something as simple as a football game, and I actually have a line in one of my songs that talks about it, that something as simple as a football game can bring a city together like it did. And we've always been that way about everything. Look at our food, look at our culture. Our partying is always far above anybody else's partying anywhere in the country. Our food is above the, over the top. So I think anything that we wrap our arms around, usually we go above and beyond. Well, the Buddy D song that I wrote after Buddy passed is one of my favorites. It's one that I can barely get through without breaking down. I wrote that on the causeway after they called me and told me that Buddy had passed. I wrote a song to the tune of Fire and Rain for Buddy, and got to the studio. I penned it down in pen and called the wife and had her fax the chords over, because I didn't know the chords, and put it all together at the studio and did it. And I never forget, I was playing it through the glass. I was watching Hokey Gosh on Big Tough Guy, and he started tearing up while I was playing the song too, because Buddy was just a great friend of ours. But I guess my favorite recent song, because he's one of my favorite players, is Drew Brees, and not only because of what he's done for the city as far as football goes, but for what he's done as far as how he's helped the city and how he stood by this city, and again how he's standing up to the Bounty Gate thing. I just think Drew's a hell of a guy. So I wrote one called Sexy When He Throws It. When he walks in the dome, this is what we see. It's another pass of coast and it's another TD. Got passion for the Saints, he ain't afraid to show it. He's sexy when he throws it. rush. Hell, even Bobby Abear got a man crush. He's a superstar. It's another touchdown to Avatar. Another Lombardi. Hey, don't you sweat it. No coach, no problem. We still gonna get it. Say, girl, look at that body, girl. Y'all think he's a hottie 'cause he wins games. Well, when I walk in the dome, this is what I see. It's another Pastor Colson, it's another TZ. Got passion for the city, he ain't afraid to show it. He's sexy when he throws it. He's sexy when he throws it. That's for you, Drew.